Good morning to you all. Good morning yet again. It's the third live hour of the day here on Saturday, the 7th of June. Can you believe we're on the 7th of June already? My goodness, this year is absolutely flying. It's flying at such a quick rate, honestly it is. But there's so much to be explored still throughout the day. And we're about to start our show off with never seen before MDF items, which is very exciting. I am holding and clutching onto this tote as well because there are not many left. So if you really do want it, now is your time to get it. We're going to be taking you through the next hour with some wonderful MDF creations that you will have seen transcended down from some wonderful digital and cutting craftorium projects, but they're now reconfigured for the first time in MDF, okay, which is really exciting. Now, the MDF strand, we launched it probably around about, I'm going to say about 8 weeks ago, probably actually longer because time flies so fast, and we couldn't keep them in stock. They were just flying out all the time. You absolutely loved them. And it was lovely to be able to see that these creations could then be everlasting, made from wood, a sustainable source as well, which means you can paint it, stencil it, rice paper it, do whatever you want to with it, but then assemble it and enjoy it as a feature within your home. And we do still have those original ones that were first launched here on the show for you today, whether it's the pop-up box, the desk tidy, whether it's, your recipe box and the caddy. We've got them all here for you today. This would look wonderful in the garden, maybe with some herbs in it. A little herb pot would look really sweet, wouldn't it? We're going to take you through all the items so you can still get hold of these during the show, but they've got to be quick because there's not a lot left of some of those. But talking of all things new, we do have the MDF set of Chester drawers, which is the cutest, most beautiful little trinket drawers you could ever wish to have. I can visualise putting all my Dora waxes in here, all of my little model making embellishments, a lot, or even jewellery. Now, before we get into the details of that brand new MDF kit, I'm going to share with you how to shop with us because it's really simple, it's really easy to do, but you need to be able to know how to do it in order to get these items home. So we're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram today, and on those two social media platforms, you can shop with us at the same time as commenting. Now, in the comments of the video, that is where you put your shop codes. Now, for every item on the counter, there will be a code that is appropriate and applicable to that product, which means that if you want to go for the brand new MDF drawer kit today, all you need to do is type into the comments shop drawer. Now, for every single code, you need to type the word shop just before it. I know the majority of you will already know this, but for anybody that's new to us or just joining or hopping on, this is how you do it. So as soon as you've typed that into the comments, you will automatically receive a direct message. And within that direct message, of course, there will be a link and a reservation code. Now, all you then need to do is click on that link as soon as you've been sent it, and it will redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website. You may have multiple links for the amount of times you've typed shop plus an item. And then as soon as you get to the Highlight Crafts website, you will see your basket filled with all of the items that you've shopped ahead for during the show. It's amazing. It's like magic, isn't it? And then all you need to do is check out your order. Now, just before you do check out that order, make sure to log into that Highlight Crafts account. Now, if you've not got an account, you'll be prompted to create one. It's free to do so, and I would definitely suggest creating one because what will happen, you'll see all of the prices come down. Now, when you join the club, you're going to get discount, and also you're going to get discount furthermore. So with every single purchase, the prices will come down, which is amazing. I'm not part of any club like that with any place I shop with online. Maybe an initial discount, but then that's usually the first perk and the only one. Because also, when you spend £35 or more after those discounts, you're going to also get free postage. I know, right? Free postage on those items. Unbelievable. In the way of the wheels with how expensive deliveries and everything are these days, free postage is crazy. And you're going to get that every time when you spend over 35 quid. Also, as well, alongside that, you're going to get points with every purchase. So every time you spend with us here at Highlight Crafts, whilst checking out as a member, you're going to build up points, which turn into pounds, which save you money. June the other day told me she got her full Cadence ink spray collection for just 17 pence because she managed to use a point against it. It should have been over 30 quid. I know, right? So we're streaming live on the website as well. You can shop and watch there too, and you can also join us on YouTube if you wish to do so. Maybe you're going to pop us on the telly and you're going to watch us also at the same time on your tablets and your phones, whatever device suits you. You don't have to be super techy to be able to do all of the shopping with us, which is what I love. Right, okay, and just to quickly introduce this tote for you, if you haven't yet seen it, this is Shop Tote. It should be and is actually meant to be £78, including all of the contents, but today it's just $14.99, okay? All of the contents we're going to go through here in a few moments' time. It's an incredible price for you. We are limited on this bundle though, so whatever it is that you're shopping for today, make sure to pop this in your basket alongside it, because this might be the item that tips you over that £35 mark, which means not only are you eligible for free postage, you're also going to get this, okay? I'm going to stand it just here. There we go. It's probably going to fall over behind me. Yes, it is. There we go. I'll come back to that in a minute. You're going to get this download. Now, this download on its own, you can buy it for £12.99, but don't do that, okay? And I would never usually say that to you, okay? But you're going to get it for free if you spend over £35 with us here today. It's shop vintage for it individually, but don't add it to your basket unless you're shopping for other things, because then you'll see it at £12.99. Just allow it, your basket, to go over 35 quid, and it will automatically jump in there for free, and you can download it after you've purchased and checked out. This consists of 24 brand new designs, never seen before, launching here on Saturday morning. You've got 24 gorgeous, exquisite designs inside here for you to craft and play with. And look at these, you've got architecture, you've got all sorts of different scenery with different colours. It really does just look beautiful. I mean, the flowers inside here are majestic, but also you've got lots of lovely masculine themes in here with your football, your tools, everything to explore and celebrate. So get your hands on a free download today, and you know what the first item you want to put in your basket to do so? It's that tote and this brand new MDF kit. Now this is shop drawer. It's £29.99. It's going to come to you like this. You do get the download as well for the mats and layers, so you'll have to cut all of the elements out if you want to when you scan and cut, meaning that you've got files that match accurately to the surface, or you can use rice paper and paint it. It comes to you like this though. It's flat packed, and with our MDF kits, what we do here is, well, Mel put this design concept together, is that every single element is etched into it. So with your instructions that are downloadable, every single one has a list, so you can know exactly whether it's the front, the back, the base, or the side. So assembly is super, super easy. It all pops out of here, just like that, okay? So as soon as it's popped out, I'm not going to pop this one out because this one here is one that's going to be sent to you. I also love the smell of it. You then just literally slot it together with your wood glue, okay? 500 mils of wood glue, you can get that one as well. Shop drawer, £29.99. Stephanie, I love this MDF kit. It's great, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. And I've got some really nice little tips
lovely.
About how to decorate it too. So the instructions on how to put it together are actually on the website as a download. We've got some lovely examples of things that have already been decorated.
We do. Look at
so
these.
this is the desk tidy, which I think is fab. It's got lovely little drawers in it. It's got really, and what I love about the MDF is it is so strong. I mean, it really is. That is like,
I love MDF as a product.
It's a really strong product. It also loves all of the products that we have here. So things like your Cadence paints, all your prints that you've got, you can see just how beautiful it is and really finishes everything off. This is your desk tidy, and look at how big the actual drawers themselves are. So you've got loads and loads of space in there to store things. So that's one that definitely works really, really well. But also this one that we've got here, actually, this is a good one too. So what you're going to get is, so we've already made it up because it takes a little while to just get made and dried.
That's how it's going to come.
That's what it looks like when you first get it. And you're right, David, having all those little pieces identified makes it so much easier.
It's a great, and I've not seen anyone else do this with their MDF kits. It means you know that you can paint it if you want first, or you can put your Sublavista sprays onto it if you're going to sublimate on, whilst it's in the frame. It makes it really easy to paint. And also, I love to paint these whilst they're in the frame because your paint doesn't go on the edge.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And then what is really, really nice to do on the edges is to take a marker pen. In fact, those pens, can I just borrow a set of pens out of that tote bag? Let me just show you this, because these pens will be brilliant on MDF. So I'll just show you this, look. Guys, if you want to edge your MDF.
Ooh, that's strong on the surface.
Yeah, so that there, the black.
Oh, I like that.
That's
I didn't
better.
expect that.
look, that's where we've used brown on this one. Look at how that just finishes that off. And you're getting these. If I was showing you this and you were using these just to edge like this, we would happily pay for the set of pens to use for edging. You'd be happily paying $14.99 for those. These are just part of the tote bag. Yeah. You're getting these included. Now, so of course, with this, we do have the SVG files available as a download. So we've got those for you as well. But even something like the soft pink, let me just show you that. Look, even the pink will work on this MDF.
Wow. So
you've got all of those pens, part of your tote. And the other thing is you're getting rice papers in there, David.
You are indeed.
So if you were thinking about going for this, you've got included in there the rice papers. They've then got the labels, so you could put labels on each of the drawers.
Yes.
So you've got the pens to colour, and then when you've finished, they're all going to go in here.
Oh, of course they are. You're going to store everything.
So it's going to be your storage, yeah. So, right, guys. So this is how it gets assembled. These are all the pieces that you're going to get. So you could have it so that, and this is what I love. So this could actually be a set of storage that you get that goes on your. So this is not the way it's made, by the way. You're given how to make it. But you could have this on your desk as a set of storage, literally like that. These could all be storage pots. So you could have all of them as your storage pot, and you're going to get all of those. You could, if you've got your desk tidy, you could have some of them up on the desk tidy, or you can build it the way that it's designed. So this is your base, this is your lid, they go together like that. Then this one, so those two together, this one goes in there, then in there and in there. You might want to leave those two open. Well, let me show you the different configurations. This is why I love this one so much.
Look how cool that
is. Because that's one configuration. This is another configuration. So you've got a storage space there and a space up there.
You do.
Or you've got another one where you've got drawers there and pots up here.
You could lay it on its back.
And you could have it on its back.
And the drawers could be separate, and you put all your pen pots inside it.
And look how you're managing to build it all up to have it to be whatever you want it to be. Now, or the other thing you can do is this.
Oh.
So that.
Look at that.
And I really like that you've got these. If you look at it over the edge, it looks like you've got sort of like a little plinth.
It does.
You've got those little plinth shapes.
Stands nice and proud.
It looks great, doesn't it? So look at the difference. Now 10% of the stock of this is gone, but isn't that brilliant the way that you can do it? So make up the pieces, then decide on your configuration. So now I need to show you a little tip for decorating it. Now this is if you don't have a scan and cut and you don't use the scan and cut files, because I've got one and I'm always in trouble with Mel because it's just stuck in in fact I've got more than one. I think I've got 3 if I can't count the.
What? How many scan and cuts?
I don't know whether I've got 2 or 3.
Wow. And you don't use them that much?
David, you're rubbing it in.
Mel,
no, I don't.
You need to sort this out.
I don't because I'm too busy doing other stuff. Right, but I love the fact that you've got this, and I really like the way that you've got it so that it sits like that. So, right, this is one of the tips for you. So first of all, we've gone round the edges of all the pieces so that everything is edged. Now, when you get the files that you're going to get, if you want to use your
And the files come with the purchase of
Yes.
the drawers as well.
If you-
Okay.
Yep, so you've got those, and what I've done is made it so that it all just literally just finishes off. So it's nicely edged. Everywhere's nicely edged. If I get one of these, you can see it's just it's about the finish, isn't it? It's going to look, that looks
edging
good.
makes all the more sense now.
It does.
Because the SVG file is ever so slightly smaller than the drawer front, giving you that wonderful edge, and it just defines the outline, doesn't it?
It does. And then what I would do when you've done that is just go back with your pen and just edge to get rid of any white edges. So these bits, let me show you one that's not been done. This one, so those white lines are edged. And if you look at it sideways, there you can see the white edge. And there you don't. Look at the difference in the quality of the finish that you get with that. You've got, that way you don't see any white. So thanks, Katie. But then if I turn it that way, you see the white. And it does spoil it when you've got it like that. But let me show you this bit. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Everybody's got busy.
Okay, everyone. We've got some updates for you. There is some, well, everyone's shopping ahead today. 25% of the oddities box is now already in allocation. You've seen that and spied it on the show. Also, shop desk. The desk is also 25% already in allocation as well. Everybody, you're shopping ahead. These MDF kits, though, the stock that we have on this show is all the stock that we have at the moment, okay? So if you're joining us thinking, oh, I'm going to get this later on this evening, there's a high chance you might not be able to, okay? Now, this, for me, this little caddy is one of my favourites, and the new drawer set is also one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I think they're so fun, but look at how you transform it with either a lick of paint or those downloads. Now, this has got the time for tea on here as well, which looks tremendous, may I say. But aren't they just exquisite? They're so fun, easy to put together. That on a windowsill with some herbs inside there. But your desk tidy as well, and your recipe box. You're going to get them all in here. Now, look at this. Your recipe box has all of these, and what I see this as is a photo album. All of these are the same size for a photograph, and you could put all of your different journeys, your different holidays, family occasions, and monumental moments that you've had as a family together. Wouldn't that be wonderful to store all of those in there? Let's take you just quickly through all of the shop codes and the prices for these, because they are literally flying, right? Now, to start off with, we've just seen that wonderful drawer kit that Stephanie's got there with her. That's shop drawer at £29.99. Remember, you're going to get SVGs, and there is instructions for them too. Your oddities box here is shop odd, and that is £34.99. Inside here, if I take the lid off and show you inside, look at that. So it becomes this absolute cave of treasures. You've got all of these drawers inside here. They're like secret compartments, backed with beautiful designs. They do look tremendous. And then inside here as well, you've got all of this storage, hidden storage. Maybe your favourite chocolates are going down inside there. I love this. It's a great concept. Looks wonderful in your home too as a decorative and functional piece of furniture. That one is shop odd, £34.99. We have then got the recipe box for you. That there is shop recipe at £17.99. Great price on that one. You've got a £2 saving. We then also have your pull-up box for you. I think this is what you're going to be storing all your coasters in, because look at that opening there on the front. All that could sit in the middle of a dining table, and all of your coasters just go neatly inside there.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great?
Yeah, that's a really good one.
So all of those could go in there. Or do you know all the little phone cables and charger bits that you want out of sight and out of mind that look horrible trailing around when you're not using them? Coil them up and pop them in there and just take them out when you need them. Could be a great money box for the kids too. That there is shop pull, £19.99 for that one. And your desk tidy as well, that wonderful little caddy. Comes flat packed, all self-assembly like this, really easy to put together. Remember, for each and every one there is the SVG outlines and the instructions. That one is shop desk for you at £29.99. Now, sorry, that's the caddy.
Oh, we've got a lot of updates.
Yeah, we've got some crazy updates for you. The caddy is at 33%. Third of the stock of that one's gone. Oddity box, 50% of the stock. And the desk one, the desk tidy, 40% of the stock has now gone. Stephanie, everyone's shopping today. It's really busy.
Oh, no, they're all shopping ahead as well.
Absolutely.
Right, guys, this is this then. So what I've done is I've chosen one of my free rice papers, and my box is going to go in the bathroom. Okay. So actually, no, should we make this our giveaway?
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's
you sure?
Let's do this. What's the word?
Okay.
Win.
You
Win.
need to have the word
Somebody's
win.
going to get this. I promise I'll do it properly.
Oh my
Right.
goodness, you're going to give away the draw set.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
So I did the black edging because I wanted to be able to share that with you as a little tip. So of things that you could do. So what I'm doing is I'm just literally putting the glue all over it. I'm using Pin Flares bookbinding glue. So I'm just making sure that this is well covered, okay?
That draw, Stephanie, I'm really sorry to interrupt you. I hate doing this. A third of the stock is gone.
Oh, really? Oh,
And that's going to be it for now.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Right, so then I'm putting, sorry?
We've got a scraper. Do you want a scraper?
No, I don't need one. I've made my own.
Oh.
So I'm just putting this on, putting plenty of the glue on, making sure that I've got it everywhere. I'm just going to get on here. Just put a little bit there because I didn't get enough, and a bit more on here, and just on here. Right, so then you get my little scraper, and I'm just doing this. So just making sure that this is all blended. Right, now what you need to do is decide what order your drawers are going to go in at this point, because we are going to do something special with the design. So we're going, and you can't, this is different to using the SVG files because of the way that we're going to line it up. Okay, so I'm just getting that, make sure it's right on all the corners, because I want to get it on there. I can get any bits off the sides afterwards.
This means you could put your entire image on the cutting mat and cut it so the partitions between the drawers are all going to match up.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Is that? Oh, okay.
So look, so we're going to line it on like
Wow.
this at the bottom, okay? Now, the first thing that's going to happen is that one, and we need to get this dry properly, here, and I need to find the edge. So once you've found the edge,
Yeah.
you're going to get your craft knife and you're just going to score down here like this. Okay, so we're just scoring it.
And there's loads of ways as well that you can decorate this. Lots of different ways which you could
So
use.
David's just going to get me a craft mat. Thank you, David. Organising me. I like it when it's like this though. I don't like to be everything to be too precise.
I find I craft better that way.
So score and then this.
And using the paper as well gives you a really nice solid finish, which is lovely.
Just got that last little bit to get.
Remember,
And
everybody,
that bit is where the curve is. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to go across there like that. Right, so that's that bit. Then I get all of these back.
And these are all the same size as well, so it doesn't matter which way around they go. Oh, Stephanie, I've got an update for you.
What has happened?
Everything. Okay, we are now over half the stock for almost every single MDF kit on the show.
Oh.
Your caddy, your little carry caddy, is now 66% of the stock in allocation. It's just gone. The caddy has now just gone. That one has disappeared.
Wow.
Okay, congratulations everyone if you managed to get hold of that. Your oddities box, 80% of the stock, we're approaching limited stock of your oddities box now, is in allocation. Your recipe box as well, that great storage container, that one is now at 30% in allocation, approaching a third of the stock. And also your desk tidy, which Stephanie has out here magnificently displayed on her desk, is now at half of the stock, 50% in allocation. Loads of you are shopping ahead. Get them in your basket, get them secured, because they're not going to last the hour at all. We're only 20 minutes in, just over 20 minutes into the show, and already we're over half the stock of all of our items.
Wow. Right, so what I'm doing, I'm just cutting V's in here to be able to take away this excess piece of card that I've got, because the rest of it is going.
Would you like another blade at all?
Would I like
Would
what?
you like any other knives or anything like that at all? Or anything else?
No, why, what have you got under there?
I don't know. I can grab you anything.
That I don't know about.
Well, I don't know. I can't share too much. We might have a competition later.
Right, so we've got those. Right, now here, so this bit, we're going to take this edge off. And do you know the best tool for this is if you've got one of those, one of our electric.
Oh, yeah.
That one is absolutely brilliant for this. And because I've used really thick card for my, listen. So if you did it with a lighter weight, it would come off, it would sand much quicker. But I'm just getting that. Okay, so that's nice.
Would you like another block?
Pardon?
Do you want another block?
I think I can manage.
Okay.
It's not amazing, but it just shows you that you can keep using your blocks until they've run out.
Okay, lovely.
Right, then once you've got it all nice like that, then the next thing you need to do is you need to get your ink pad. Now, because this one is a little bit blotchy in terms of the background and you've got lots of texture, I'm not going to try and get this super smooth. If you look at these ones, when these were inked, they were inked softly so that the edges were all, and it was all blended, but we don't want that for this. We want it to be a little bit sort of like this, so that it looks like we're just taking off that whiteness off the edge. So we want it to have little bits of texture in it, so it's not.
I guess this is.
It's not just blended.
It frames it all like in a little way as well.
It does.
It?
Yeah, it draws your eye in, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely. So would you do this around all edges or just the outer edges?
I'd do this on at the top,
Yeah.
all around the outside edges. But with this, I would, because this is such a lovely draw, I would be colouring all this. I would colour the sides and I would do inside as well.
Oh.
So to do if you haven't got a scan and cut, one of the things that you can do is you can take the pieces and literally trace round them before you build it. But if you've built it like I have, you need to be able to do this. That's what I've done. So I'm just going to take my craft knife and I'm just going to cut down here.
It's so fun. This reminds me of like when I did all my model making and all my little dioramas that I used to put together. I really want to get back into that. Because then you get to enjoy it in your home as well. Remember, this is shop drawer. It's $29.99 for an entire MDF craft kit. And it's brand new today. Never been on a show before. And of course, these came from all of those fabulous SVG designs. But they're now permanent furniture pieces.
So, here, so that's the first part of it. So if you look at that, it goes in. Now we purposely have edged these top edges because they make that looks, you can see how it's now framing that whole design. Then these pieces, I'm just going to take my craft knife and I am literally just going to start it, and then you can fold it back. Just push it in tight like this so we get it nice and tight, and I can run my craft knife down there, and then that has helped me score it to just run it down here. Now it's better if you let it properly dry, because you're less likely to just pull the paper.
We've got a few questions as well coming through, which is nice.
Yeah, okay.
Wendy as well. Good morning, Wendy says, question, having a moment, when printing on rice paper, do you need to print on normal or a photo setting? Just your normal setting. Absolutely fine. I've never actually changed settings for rice paper printing. You could play with it, but I find normal setting works perfectly. Okay. Hope that answers that for you, Wendy. But the cardstock that Stephanie's using is your pure print. I believe this one to be your premium 250.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And it gives you a wonderful resolution. But it means if you love to work with your papers, not necessarily rice paper, you can still do that crafting method and process with these designs on a surface. And the designs as well that Stephanie's working with, which I've seen a lot of you comment on, is part of that free download that you will get today when you do spend over £35 with us at Highlight Crafts, which is fabulous.
Look at this, guys. Look at the difference it makes just by pulling this ink down. So even where I scuffed it a little bit, you can't tell because I'm just pulling that paint down there. And it just gives it, and just get a little bit of, so I'm blending it in so the colour looks like it's meant to be here. But we don't want it too perfect. Right, I've still got this one to do. So as it's drying, it's getting easier because, so leave it if you possibly can. And we're just going to score down here. Just get this.
So we've had a question as well from Daphne. It says, when you're printing JPEGs, do you print actual size or fit to? I always print it actual size.
Actual, me too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I definitely suggest doing your actual size, especially if you're doing your reflections as well. You know it's going to match with your dies. And Davina says it's the premium print that you don't use on Scan and Cut. Is that correct? That is correct, Davina.
That is correct.
Sticks to the mat, I'm afraid that one does. So as Mel always
won't
says,
let go.
Premium is a beautiful surface, but not for the Scan and Cut.
Right. So just take this off here. Going to use my ink again, and I'm doing this. I want to show you that you don't have to be an absolute expert to make this perfect. So I've done that. I'm just going to come round here, and I'm going to do this one a little bit rough on purpose, okay? Because I want you to just be able to see. So it's not perfect, look, but because you've got that white, let's get a little bit more. Whoops, pushed it up there.
Anila as well, yes, you're correct. With £35 spend, the free download is the same as a few days ago, but it's a different download.
Right, now, so then this piece here, right, I've got to get this in the right order now because, I need to do this one.
Look at how this is coming together though, isn't it special? It looks gorgeous. Where would you be putting yours, Stephanie? I think I'd keep mine on my craft desk.
Oh, this one is for the bathroom.
Bathroom?
Oh, no, this isn't mine now, is it? We're giving it away.
We are giving it away, so make sure you type the word win into the comments. Actually, I think I'd like to keep one on my dressing table. I want to keep all my bits and bobs in it.
Right, so you're the top of there, I think, and you're... No.
Oh, look at that.
That's it. Right, so now look at how the pattern follows on, which I think makes all the difference when you've got it, when having that pattern following on. So I'm just going to carry on with this bit.
That ink really works as well. Just to recap for you all, while Stephanie just carries on with those sections, the drawer caddy, the drawer MDF unit that Stephanie is currently decorating and putting together, it is shop drawer, okay? It's £29.99 for a brand new, never seen before MDF kit for you to assemble when you get this home, okay? It's flat packed on arrival. Just like this, you're going to get the SVG and the instruction download as well for you to be able to assemble and put this together and also cut those mats and layers on your electronic cutting machines for SVG files, or you can do it by hand as Stephanie shared with you. So if you don't have that technology at home, not an issue. I would definitely be using the method that Stephanie uses. It's nice, it's craftable, and of course you've put your own work and effort into it, but use whatever method is preferred to you as well at home. That is your MDF kit, shop draw for that one. Also as well, the other MDF kits, some have already sold out during the show. We do have the oddities box for you back in stock. We don't have a great deal of it left though, over 80% is now in allocation. Shop odd for this one, it's $34.99, which is a great price considering. Look at how it expands out into all these different units. You could put a hinge on this section so it closes together with inside the main frame. You've got those two units there, the lid which actually acts as a tray if you wanted to keep it all separate, and then you've got your secret compartment. Now that could stay in the middle of a dining room table like that. You store everything inside here. That could have all your napkins, and on the top it could have some candles, and it's all stored inside that wonderful little compartment. All goes back together though, inside the box. MDF kits for you today. They're all the range, they're brilliant, they're easy to put together. It's a fabulous surface to work on too. It's all prepped and ready to go, so you don't need to sand it at all. You literally just get crafting. Shop odd, $34.99. You also have the recipe box. It's called a recipe box because you can keep your recipe cards in there. But I'd be keeping photographs, treasured elements. Whenever I go away, I save leaflets, I save, you know, all those sorts of things that you get when you're working and, you know, traveling, whether it's going to be tickets that you pick up, travel tickets, all that sort of stuff. Photographs, postcards, all going to go inside here for you. And you've got the lid. Use your MDF mouldings or your silicone mouldings on here to finish it off. That one is shop recipe, $17.99.
Did you spot the difference?
Spot the difference?
Yeah, I had it on the wrong side.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I have.
I would never have been able to tell.
I'm pretty sure I have, and I'll tell you how I think I found out.
Go on.
Because I'm now going to, I've got to just do this bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now going to put that up here.
Oh.
So I've realised that I've got the rope wrong, I think.
But that looks great, the continuation over the top.
Look at how that looks. Doesn't that look good?
Like that.
Right,
That's
so
very professional.
we'll work on getting that finished.
Do you want me to finish recapping for everybody?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Sorry.
okay, great. So we've got the pull-up box for you as well. This one, great for all your coasters. Little storage too. Secret designs inside there as well. Secret compartments for you to play with. That is shop pull, $19.99, and the desk tidy as well. One of the biggest kits we've ever done. That shop desk, it's only $29.99 for one of the biggest MDF projects. And you can see that they're out on Stephanie's desk for you. Really, really busy for those ones. Also busy for that tote bag too. So if you've not already gone for that tote bag, shop tote for $14.99, packed with all those goodies inside there, will be coming to you today. We are selling fast of these though. They've been incredibly popular since we came to air this morning at 8 a.m. Don't miss out on them though. They're probably not going to be here by the time we finish at 1 o'clock today because we've got extended hours, which is really exciting. So 12 while 1, we're going to be on live shopping for you. So make sure to stay with us on that platform. And we're going to be taking you through another hour at MCS. But after this show, we're going to be taking you through wax seals, which is really exciting. I can't wait to get playing.
New ideas.
New ideas,
and
new
products.
concepts, new products. Honestly, you don't want to miss it. I'm proper excited for that show. But that shop tote, for all of that, you're saving over £60 there. All the mouldings, the trimmers, everything inside there is a great price. And you know what? Collecting those tote bags is something everyone's starting to do. We're seeing you stuffing them with all sorts. They look brilliant. They make great gifts too. Thank you so much for joining us. I've absolutely loved this show so far. Stephanie, what are you up to?
I'm just finishing off the last two drawers.
Yeah.
And you can see I've put the papers around all of them. So I'm now just using my sanding block to just scuff up the edges and make sure that I've got any little bits are finished nicely, so that also the other thing about doing this, and this is quite important, is because we're inking, it actually is taking a little bit of the surface of the paper away. So it means the ink is going to really grab, which is what we want to happen. So I'm just going to take out the little bits here of this, which I'll just get that. Did I miss a bit?
Daphne Rogers, whilst you did that, Stephanie says, David, please tell Stephanie, thank you for the free stunning download. It's my son's birthday, June 12th. He loves motorcycles. I just downloaded that picture. So stunning and printed fantastic on 300 GSM cardstock. Oh, lovely, Daphne.
That's
Great.
brilliant.
Yeah.
See, it's good when you get stuff like that that's going to work, isn't it?
It's so fitting.
Yeah, absolutely. So, right, so this one is the bottle that's going to go there. So now look at how the pattern, that looks better, doesn't it?
That
the
looks
pattern's
great.
following on. And it's been, you know, we would have been able, you could make and decorate this box, I think, in about 2 hours. So I think that's actually
easy. Yeah.
really, really good. So even, you know, even if you've not done it before,
Nice weekend project.
yeah, it is a great weekend project. And don't forget, this set, the reason that I like it made up to then cover, and I wanted to show you that little tip of, you know, doing what we did, is because if you make it up, you can then decide what you're going to do with it and how the configuration before you then get your pattern and decide what you're going to do with your pattern. So just right, so that will go in there. So there's
Stephanie, look at
that's
that.
starting to come together, isn't it? So
The shading though on the edges, that transforms the whole thing.
got a little bit of, where's that bit of paper gone? Right, oh, it's dropped out. Right, so like that there. Then my lid. So we'll just take these out.
Would you, when you finish yours, would you glue the top section to the bottom or always keep it separate?
I would, well, you see, I'd have chosen a different pattern to have literally all over, because then you can keep changing the configuration.
Oh, right, cool.
But yes, I would glue them together. If I decided that that was definitely the way it was going to be, I would glue it.
Okay.
But if I was going to keep changing my mind, then probably not. So I'm just literally taking off this little bit of extra paper that I've got here. Now, I wanted to just share this with you because, and this is the reason that I've done this, because this paper, because it's A4 and it's portrait, and I am just...
Really good tip though with scoring it with the knife and sanded it. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah, I'm just going to make sure I've scored it all the way along the line though. Yeah, I've done it a bit too much there. So, just literally there. Right, now, I want to show you this bit. Because the paper has got a border on it, and so it isn't borderless, you can see that it is, what it's done is, I've got this white edge here. And that's another reason why, if you ink, like I'm going to, you just blend it in, and it doesn't show. So we're just going to go a bit along here, and I'll go back to this a little bit and make it a little, you know, finish it off a little bit better, so that it's nicely, put little bits of things. And because I've chosen a paper that's got these little rubbed parts in it, it looks effective.
It does.
So then, that one, nope, that,
Whee, look at this.
So, and the pattern follows on, so it looks really, really effective. Now, the other thing about it is that obviously we've got the sides and everything else to paint. But you could paint that rather than putting papers on it if you wanted to. But don't forget, this particular caddy has got so many different permutations of things that you can do. So I'm just going to show you a few of them, because that could go up there and you could have that decorated inside. This can go, and this, you would need to glue this.
And you stack
Those.
it up.
And then this one goes
So you really do change the configuration with it if you want to, don't you?
that way. That's it. Like that. So you literally can be playing with all the different configurations that you've got. Then the other thing is, if you have it this way, it's completely different. So you'd have it like that, like that. So this is your desk tidy. Like that and that.
Oh, all
so,
at the end of your desk with everything
Yep.
in. That's a great
like
idea.
that, and then those two, like that, or like that.
I think that's what I probably would be doing because I think I
Or
need that.
you can have it like that. So you've got so many different
You
configurations.
do. You would actually. You've not really got a limit to whatever you could do with it, have you?
Literally,
Keeps on going.
yeah.
Love that. Okay, everybody. That there is Shop Drawer. That is your brand new MDF drawer caddy. You can see all the different results that you can do with it. Now, the drawer itself, the one that Stephanie has just been beautifully decorating and piecing together, over 60% of the stock of that is now in allocation. That's absolutely, well, it's been going crazy this morning. Thank you so much for shopping with us, everybody. The recipe box for you, 50% of that is now also in allocation, so half the stock there. The oddities box, that one, Anila has just mentioned as well. Can we have a quick look at this? I'm going to share it with you though. It has just sold out. Okay, the oddities box is now fully allocated, but just so you saw it inside there, you've got all the different storage compartments, and you had that base layer inside there as well, with storage inside that section for you. But this one has sold out. When they do sell out, we are looking into trying to get them back in stock for you. They've been back in stock quite a few times now, and we will work our best to try and get these back in. That one sold through. The pull-up box, 25% of that now in allocation as well. And the desk tidy has just reached limited stock. The big desk tidy.
That's just gone.
Oh, it's just gone. Okay, so your desk tidy, that's now gone, I'm afraid. And your oddities box has now also gone. Hey, look at this. I'm clearing up this counter. There's hardly anything left on it. Oh my goodness. If you want to go for some additional items though on today's show to make your whole MDF process all that much easier. Oh, don't know where that came from, sorry. We do have the gesso on the show. If you want to prime it first. That one's shop gesso at $11.99. We do have adhesives as well for you. This one here is shop glue. That's £5.99 for your decoupage plus glue. Now, there's a few features in which you can do with this. You can paint your MDF first with glue to seal it, which means when you then paint it white, you don't get any of the MDF tannings coming through the paint. So it's a great one to use as a base coat prior to painting, not just for adhering rice papers down to. That being said, we do have the 5-piece kit. Now this 5-piece kit is from Cadence. It includes 5 different adhesives for 5 different projects. Antique effect, fabric decoupage, dishwasher safe, gloss and matte. Now your gloss and matte and your antique are the ones you're going to want to use for your MDF. So you've got 3 bottles inside here that you're going to be using with these wooden surfaces. It's just $14.99 though for 5 glues. It's an absolute steal is that product. Love it to bits. We do still have that tote as well. Not a great deal of them remaining. Just a final quick recap and run through of what you've got inside here. For £14.99, you're going to get rice papers, 3 A3 designs. I know, right? Just so you can put that into context or perspective. If I just open that up, this is an example. Some of the designs will
That would
vary
be
ever so
enough
slightly.
Designs will vary.
Designs will vary, yeah?
It will be the same size.
So the same size, the designs will vary for you, but that is an example of what yours could be like. Okay, this is the Art Deco pattern in there. That itself, about $12.99 you're looking at for 3 A3s. I mean, if you were to buy A3 rice paper out there in the creative world, you'd be looking at around about $7.99 a sheet. But not here at Highlight Crafts. We do things differently. You've got there the rice paper. You've got your printable labels for your inkjet and your laser printing process. You've got complete organisation there from your downloads. You have a hole punch, a 3-in-1 hole punch function. That's going to go and sit within your ring binder folders and punch all your documents, photographs, rice papers back in.
David, ink pad storage.
Oh, it fits your VersaBinds in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ink pad storage, and then have this as your pots, your pet.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Oh, yes.
That's brilliant.
Look at that.
It's all in there. The whole lot.
Wow.
The entire
That's-
lot.
That's
And there's room for more. And you've got your brushes. I bet you could even fit some paints in there too. Some waxes. They'd go in there.
Yeah.
All your mica powders. Oh, all those little mica tubes that we shared with you yesterday, they'd all go in here. Lay
Oh,
flat.
that's a brilliant
They'd
idea.
go inside that one. If you want to win the one that Stephanie has just made and decorated, very generous, of course, I know. I mean, oh my word, you could win one of the fabulous pieces made by Stephanie. Type the word win into the comments and you'll be entered into the prize draw for that one. But that there is your tote bag bundle, shop tote. That entire lot there should be about £78.90. You're saving over £60 with this. It is just £14.99 for the tote bag bundle today. Brand new configuration. Not seen this bundle here before. Lots of you have been shopping for this one. Seen in the comments as well. A lot of you have been saying how amazing this is and what you're doing with all of your totes. Shop tote, £14.99 for this. A lot of our MDF, though, I'm afraid, has actually sold out. We don't have a great deal left. The drawer, though, we're approaching, well, 2/3 of the stock, okay? So you really want to get in there quick if you want to get hold of... Oh, we're now at 2/3 of the stock, okay? Yeah, a little bit of a wild one today. After this, though, we have got wax seals coming up. I know, exciting.
New. How exciting is this?
Got a full brass embellishment of an alphabet, a full one.
Katie, how much were they per letter?
Between 6 and 8.99.
Per letter.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah.
And how much is ours?
49.99 for discount.
For all of them?
Yeah, and you even get a
And,
look and a thank you one as well. So there's 4 this.
and 2 handles.
Yeah, so 28 little brass things and 2 handles.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. So if you were to do that individually, if you were to get, oh, there's not a calculator on this iPad, that would be a lot. But we're going to be sharing that with you in just a few minutes' time in the next show. That'll be our 4th show here today. Amanda, are you visiting us?
Yeah, I've done a thing.
What have you done?
You know the stickers that are in the.
Yeah. What have you done?
So I printed a whole background
Oh.
Look at this.
sheet. I've gone into Just for Men and printed.
I made
sticker
Just for
stickers.
men, I put that on my hair.
Look at this, though. Hey, look at this.
You've made
Just for men.
Just for men.
It's not just for men, it's...
About the boys. So then I've made my own stickers.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Look at that.
And then put them in the envelope.
They're all matches.
So you've been crafting with the download.
Yes, I've been crafting with the download with the stickers that are in the tote.
Hey, the big stickers, those.
They are big.
bet
Hey,
you could die
Greg,
cut
look at
this as
this.
well.
They're great for cleaning up your messy table, too. You get a lot.
There's you. This is what you get here, I'm afraid. You get to see the full circle moment from the demo, the cleanup, the creation, the lot. With that being said, though, we're literally approaching the end of our show. Lewis, how do you feel about drawing a winner? Do you want to do it? Let's do it, okay. We've got just over 2 minutes left, and then once we've drawn a winner, I will give you a recap. The winner of today's giveaway, which is the draw set, is...
Chris Speaks.
Chris Biggs.
Chris! Yay!
Congratulations, that is yours. You have won the draw set. Just make sure to send us an email with your details on it.
Empty drawer set.
Well, if it's going to be like the week after next, it might be my trolley filled with all the stuff. Who
Oh,
knows?
yeah, David's going to Cadence for a week, so who knows what could happen to his stash while he's gone.
Mel said she might give away my paint palette. Absolutely not.
We did-
I did.
No, I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with me.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's
right.
Absolutely coming with me. I don't think I'd get it on the plane. It weighs that much. It's been wonderful to have your company this morning, everybody. And you know what? It's going to be wonderful for the next 2 hours as well, because usually at a Saturday morning, this would be it. That would be our live shows, but we're going for an extended 2 hours this Saturday and in the future as well for the future shows. We're also doing an extra 2 hours at this point, which is wonderful. So we get to spend more time with you on a Saturday afternoon, which is great. If you spend a week at work, you don't get time to catch us during the day, or sometimes only get a snippet of an evening. Well, you can sit back, relax, enjoy. The weather's a bit rubbish today as well for a weekend. So stay inside, have a cup of tea and join us for even more creativity. We're going to be taking you through the next hour with wax seals, where I'm going to be demonstrating for you with some wonderful pieces of equipment that are brand new to us here at Highlight Crafts. Don't forget to check out your baskets though, because all of those MDF kits, plenty are now fully allocated, and the drawer set is over 2/3 of the stock gone. That tote bag as well. It ain't gonna last all day, I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
that's what a brilliant idea! This from the toppers, making your own sticker sheets and a sticky background. Sticky background you could
Yeah, you
put
could
on the
decorate your
MDF.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, why
how
not?
cool's that?
Right, everybody, we're gonna have to say goodbye, but
Oh.
we'll see you in a few minutes' time. We're gonna grab another cup of tea, and we'll probably see you in another 3. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye.